YouTube, what is up? It is time for week 2 pick'ems. I recorded the video. My mic was muted. So this is attempt number 2. These guys are locked in already, so I'll just kind of explain what's going on. Global against Full Sense. I would say go watch Plat Chat, but it got removed for some reason. Full Sense, I just think that Firepower, they should come out on top here. It's a pretty close game, but again, I just give Full Sense the edge on this one. You got T1 against Varel. Don't think I have to explain that one too much. I think T1 looked good. Meteor on Duelist is looking great. It's just it's kind of how Buzz does, is how well this team is going to do. I feel like RRQ against Zeta. I'm worried for RRQ, but not against Zeta. They're playing a Breach on Ascent. Mini's lost his goddamn mind for sure. PaperX against DFM, it should just be a skill diff, PaperX. Nongshim against Global, this is probably the closest one. I've gone for Nongshim, and my thought process is essentially Global are going to put everything into this game against Full Sense. It's a rival game against Frost, and obviously the players are like, the main focus is going to be this game, and it's fast as well. So I feel like playing Nongshim while they have that time to kind of relax and just focus on the one game should mean that Nongshim win this. T1 against Secret, it's just T1 again. I'm a bit of a believer. Again, it's pretty much just Buzz will be the difference of whether they're a great team or just a good team, I would say. Team Secret could take this, I will say that, but it's like a 60-40. Yeah. PaperX against DRX, I don't have to explain that one. They're playing a triple duelist. If PaperX play a triple duelist against DRX, my respect just goes beyond what I thought it could ever go. My respect for PaperX is already top level, so if they manage to do that, it would be so funny. And I actually think they might do it. They weren't super loose against T1, but I don't know. I could see them being a little looser here. We'll see what happens. Either way, I'm excited just to see if DRX is going to keep doing their madness, and see if PaperX matches them on their madness, because they could do a lot of fun. They could do some really funny things on this. Genji against RRQ. This one's like a little weird. RRQ just not a believer at the moment until I see something different, and Genji look good. So that's my Pacific. The actual first week went fine. It wasn't too bad. And then, dude, I think there's a lot of one-sided games here. From what I can tell, we got Lev against EG. Lev just a better. MIBR against Envy. We've had this one before. But I think because I've seen Envy's comp on Ascent, I'm just like, well, they're just going to play something normal, and it won't be the madness that we've seen before. MIBR kind of need the win. It was relatively close against NRG in terms of the score. I didn't watch it. So that's where I'm at for that one. NRG against Furia. I'm a big EU fan. I think they kicked their best player. So I'm going with NRG on this one. 100 Thieves against Crew. 100 Thieves are just a better team. G2 against Cloud9. G2 are just a better team. Sentinels against Loud. This one is like the closest game, I would say, in Americas in terms of where we're going to go. I was confident Loud are going to beat Crew. I think with the win against C9 and John coming back, I just feel like Sentinels will be on a big high from this one. So this should be very, very close. But I'm just going to go with Sentinels on this one. Love against Envy. Again, just a better team. MIBR against Furia. Not a Furia believer without EU. So I'm going to go with MIBR on this one. The two closest games have to be MIBR Furia and Sentinels Loud. No doubt about it. How did we do this? EG beat Envy, and then 100 Thieves beat G2. I thought G2 might. I should have gone with 100 Thieves, but I didn't realize the actual level that 100 Thieves were playing at, because I didn't watch EWC. So I didn't realize like the level that they were actually playing at. The level's really high right now. So that's cool for 100 Thieves believers. I hope, man, I hope they go to champs. I really do. Okay, we got Foot against Pacific. I went with Foot. Probably don't have to explain that one too much. I hope Pacific changed their deadlock. Not the biggest deadlock fan. Fnatic against K-Corp. This is probably the closest game in EMEA. I don't really know where to go for this one. I went with Fnatic just because it's Fnatic, but if I actually like look at the week that happened here, K-Corp looked like a better team. So it's a bit of I'm just backing Boaster and Cloud, to be honest, and the boys. I should go for K-Corp here, but I'm gonna stick with Fnatic. It's fine. Eternal Fire against Heretics. Maybe this is a close one as well. I probably should go for Eternal Fire, but I don't think they're team fighting as well as they used to, and they're using a veto, which looks a little weird at the moment, especially on Lotus. So I've gone for Heretics. I need a bounce back for Heretics if they want to. This is the week that Heretics have to bounce back as well, because they've got 2 hard games here. Gentlemates against Na'Vi. I think Gentlemates' game plans have been a little bit off, especially, well, not really game plans, but just the orb focus used to be a lot better. And their Macron defense used to be a lot better. Mini touched it on Plat Chat, and I do agree. But for sure, they're like orb focus. If you're looking at attack on Phoenix, they don't go many ults as they used to on Phoenix, and their ult usage is just on ecos anyway. So it's easy to clean up, but it just worries me, and I'm a Na'Vi believer. But against BBL, I went for BBL. Just super impressed with BBL this week. This game here, man, BBL are coming up with plans so well. Everyone's firing really good. I've got them winning both games this week. Very impressed with BBL. Fnatic against Liquid. If Fnatic lose here, I would be picking Liquid, but I'm just going to back Fnatic until I see them lose. Pacific against Vitality. I don't have to talk about that, really. Eternal Fire against Giants. I don't think I have to talk about that either. BBL against Na'Vi. It's BBL. K-Corp against Heretics. It's K-Corp, man. K-Corp are looking good. I think K-Corp are top in their group. They might even go undefeated. Especially if they win this. Which would be awesome. Dude, imagine K-Corp make a run. I also back Mini's thing a little bit, that maybe once they get tested and get stressed a little bit, they might lose a bit of faith in their system, and then maybe they have to actually like rely a little bit on set strats. But I also feel like the base that they're putting down, that's going to be so easy for them to add that it will be fine. It's just whether or not they actually have the backup set strats if they want to use them. VFL, I cannot remember what I changed. Let's try and remember. I added in Gemkin because they're playing 2 games and they play against Zeta, right? Zeta and Genji. Gemkin should have a banger somewhere. I can't remember who I replaced him with. I did it yesterday. I built in Creven for someone from DRX, I think, because they're playing triple duelist and I needed to get out of there. Meteor's on duelist, so I'm putting Meteor in. They were my free changes. I can't remember who they replaced. But yeah, here we are. Right, like, subscribe, all of the good stuff. Hopefully I don't have to record this again. And we're good to go. And I start streaming again tomorrow. So I appreciate you all. Thank you. I'll see you all soon.